Welcome back to Drive With Me edition 108, where I left off. KB here. Back in the 86. Got her back this past Friday. It's been over a month at least. For those that saw my picture on YouTube, because I didn't really share it online or anywhere else, to get into a little fender bender. I do have footage. I can't show it yet though, because it's still an insurance hell. The only thing I could say, well, I will say, because they haven't told me anything, I can't say anything. It's just out of precaution. The only thing I will say though is that dash cam. If you don't have a dash cam, get yourself one, because that is what's saving me right now. But yeah, I got in a fender bender on a Saturday, and then on Tuesday I dropped it off at a shop. The shop being Refined Collision over in Houston, Texas. Got recommended to me by another 86 owner who did get work done there too. He his work was way worse though. I mean, his accident was way worse. He got rear-ended and his whole back caved in, and they got him fixed up like perfect. So immediately I'm like, all right, well, I already got a reference there, so I'm not even gonna look around. And it was funny when I dropped it off, and when I called in, they were like, "Oh, you didn't get rear-ended too, did you?" And apparently, when John had dropped I picked up his BRZ, because that's what he has. The following day, a 10th anniversary edition, or 15, whatever it is, the orange one, came in for the same issue. Yeah, these cars are very prone to get rear-ended, because a lot of lifted trucks just don't see us. But anyway, I dropped my car off. On Tuesday, by that Friday, I already had the adjustment from them. Got that done. Well, I dropped my car off, and then my insurance, they were on it. They were like, "Hey, how are you?" So I went through my insurance just because I wanted it fixed up faster. They're like, "Here's a rental, enterprise, whatever." Pull up, and they're like, "How you feeling?" I'm like, "I'm good. I'm more nervous about Enterprise, because I used to work for Enterprise as a car wash, but that company is so small. I mean, the branch is so small. Even as a car wash, you kind of figure out everything that's going on, because you talk a lot with the people inside, right? So I already know the Enterprise is a lot of BS with insurance. I mean, so I was like, yeah, I'm not nervous about that. With the deposit, blah, blah, blah. They're going to try to sell me up. And they're like, well, we got rentals. And he said, I don't even require a deposit. Just needed to sign a contract, which is the same as Enterprise. But I said, say less. Got me a Ford Eagle Sport, which, by the way, it's a little mini compact SUV, little mom car. Looks like an egg. Phenomenal car. Like, it really makes me want to get a compact SUV as a daily. Like, it just drove really smooth. I had a lot of space. I was sitting a little higher, which was not what I wasn't accustomed to. I can see why people like that. And I loved it because it just drove really smooth. And I remember dropping it off. I was like, I'm gonna miss this car, because as much as I love my car, you know, it drives like shit. And they were like, what do you mean? I was like, well, I got coilovers on it, and yeah, I got decent coilovers, but it's still gonna be stiff because it's sports suspension. You know, that car, I was eating everything, so now I gotta go back to my, you know, dodging and everything. But anyway, they did phenomenal on the job. I'll include some pictures. I'm even hesitant to drive it out now because they did my hood and my bumper. Like, it looks brand new. My bumper was, as you saw in my 30K maintenance video, it was shot to shit. So I want to get PPF while I have this second chance. This second rebirth. Anyway, moving on from that, the biggest thing I did in this last month was my buddy's bachelor party. Was last weekend. Frankie, he was here in a vlog last year. Went to New Orleans, Bourbon Street, and had a good time. That's probably the biggest thing. What is the biggest thing I did this past month? Saw Demon Slayer, which was okay. I mean, it was good. Action was phenomenal, but those that have seen it, you guys know what I'm talking about. Just, the ending was, the last battle was stretched out way too long. I'm gonna go see one battle after another after my tacos this morning. Got a 10:30 showing. I forgot. I had something else to bring up, and I just blanking out completely. Oh, my hair's longer. I've been trying to mess with that. I might cut it back again. Go back to not a full fade, but I think this back's a little too long. And the style I'm trying to go with is just a pain in the ass. My hair just doesn't work with it. It might be too thin. But other than that, I'm glad my baby is back. I'm gonna get PPF, at least a bumper, because it's such a big difference, like an insane difference from my old bumper. I didn't think it was that bad, but goodness gracious. I did get used to automatic, so when I first picked up the car, I was kind of nervous. No stalls though. Oh, this Thursday I have a tattoo coming up, another tattoo, get my arm filled up more. Be playing a lot of Borderlands, a ton of Borderlands 4. This whole past month I was playing Claireborn. I beat that. That was awesome too. And I do stream my game sometimes. Twitch.tv/KB87. Not all the time though. And then I guess a funny thing to bring up is I do need a new battery, or I need to do maintenance on this thing. So I know our batteries have maintenance on them. And it's been over 3 years now. So I know something with the water. So I bought distilled water yesterday, and I was gonna do yesterday, but I got lazy. But I called it that this morning. Since the car was sitting in the garage all day. I don't know if it's a combination of my dash cam killing it, but I have the voltage correct, the cutoff voltage. I have it to like 12 point something instead of the 11 that was before. But I know this battery is old. I think I want to try the maintenance first. We're just filling up the water before I go ahead and actually get a new battery, because batteries are expensive. But other than that, welcome back to the vlog, man. I missed the routine. I was still coming to Munchies, don't get me wrong. You know, but I wasn't writing anything down or diarying anything down, if you will. But anyways, get this food. You guys have a good one. Peace.